Alright then guys, so today I'm going to be talking to you about actually just we actually only trade two patterns in the Forex, and that makes us crazy amount of money. And that's because we've kind of watched and seen what the banks do. The banks have to trade in a certain way, and once you know that the way they have to trade, you can take advantage of it. So I'm going to show you one of the patterns. The other ones are slightly more, it's just slightly different. And if you want to learn that, then we show everything in our free training. We have a free 1 week training where you can come and train with us and get trained and teach with us and actually follow our trades if you want. And I'll give you access to that after this. So I just want to show you really what we look for. So just imagine this is a chart. And imagine, just to say this is trending. Let's just don't worry about all these terms if you haven't heard them. It just means that the price of the market is going up. Right? And suddenly, what will happen is it will start to do this. And it kind of seems like it's going nowhere. It's just going sideways. We call this consolidation. Let me make that a little bit clearer actually. We call this consolidation. All of this just kind of starts to go sideways. Make it clearer here. So it just goes up, it goes down to almost the same place, it goes up again to almost the same place, comes down again to almost the same place. And it's making these kind of M's and W's, and people start to see this. And this is where retail traders start to get excited because they see this as like a wall that the price can't get through. This line down there, they call it resistance. Just put an R there. And this one they call support. Yep, the roof and the floor and the ceiling. So some people are seeing this and they are seeing these M patterns. Seeing this as M's, like this. Excuse the mess. Yeah? Others are seeing this as W's. They're seeing it as W patterns. Yeah? This sort of thing. Yeah? And so if you're seeing this as an M, what you're then thinking is when the price comes and hits this support line, it will start to go down. So you're going to sell this. You're going to put your stop loss here usually. What your stop loss just means that if you got it wrong and the price does start to go up instead of come down, you only want it to go to a certain place before you're going to lose, and you're going to lose a bit of money. Yeah? And loads of people, everybody that's seen it as W's or M's are also doing the same thing. They're doing loads of that, and the banks can see this. That's why they set up these kind of lines. They set up these kind of traps. These W people down here now, they're thinking, right, when the price comes down to there and hits the resistance line, it's going to start buying. It's going to buy. It's going to go up. So they're doing the opposite now. So they're putting buy orders for the price to go up. And where do you think they're going to put their stop losses? Just underneath the resistance line, because they think this is like a brick wall that the price just can't break through. And again, banks are seeing this. This is how the banks can trade, because they need other people to take their money in order to move in the directions they want to move. So along we come. Just say you're a support. You're selling this off. It's hit this imaginary support line, and it starts to go down, and it is going in your direction. So you're thinking, nice. Here it is. I'm making money. I'm going to buy my Lamborghini or whatever. And then it gets to there, and then it starts to bounce. And if you're here, if you're the resistance person, you've now got in. So this person's in and this person's in. This person's thinking, oh no, the price is coming back at me. Okay, when it gets to the top, it is going to bounce and go down again. This person here is thinking, yes, I got it right. It's going up, making money. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do with my money, my Lamborghini that I'm going to buy. Oh, I knew this trading stuff was really good. Then suddenly, this is what the banks do. Like I said, they can see all these orders on around these lines. What they do then, they just come and they just whip these guys out here. So all of these guys got wiped. They lose. They lose all their money, these guys. They're all gone. All wiped. These guys are still happy. They're still laughing. They're thinking, yep, things are still good. Then the price starts to come down. And they're still thinking, no worries, it's going to bounce off the resistance line and then whips down and wipes them out as well. All these guys are all gone as well now. So both sides, all around these lines, have all been cleaned. And when it does that, what actually has happened, the banks have a candle here. Yeah. Right there, they have a candle. Let's do that green because it's an up candle. Yeah. So in order to wipe all these guys out, what the banks would have done would have, they had to push the price up artificially. So they kind of have to buy the price up, and then the price is going to start to drop. So the banks are now in negative here. They're in what we call drawdown. They're in buy orders here, but the price has just dropped. Yeah, they dropped the price to wipe these guys as well. So they're in negative, and banks aren't going to stay in negative for long. So what they then do now is they bring the price back up, and they bring the price up to what we call mitigate. So these were all negative. All this, when this was all going down, the banks were in negative, losing money, losing money. Banks aren't in the habit of losing money, so they've got to bring the price back up here to get out at break even and what we call mitigate. And this is where we wait for them now. Yeah, because after a while, you get to know how to see these patterns. You wait on these patterns. So we've been patient. We never got involved in any of this sort of stuff here. We let all of that happen. And we patiently waited, and we waited here because we knew the banks had to come back and mitigate their orders. This is now where we get in for a sell because we know now they've evened out their orders, and then the banks then just shoot off and off they go to the promised land. And this is where we catch the ride and we go down. And that's why we can then get risk to rewards like 1 to 5 because of how accurate this is. Yeah, we just know they have to trade this way, or some people get 1 to 10. Do you know? And this is in a day. Some people get 1 to 40 even. Imagine that 1 to 40 of one trade. When I was retail trading before, I would get 1 to 3 in 3 months, and I'd be happy with that. 1 to 5 in a day now, I get sometimes. Do you know? So because of the accuracy, because of knowing where it is, and this is one of the patterns that we trade and we look for, and we call it the signature pattern. But when you start to train your eye, you start to see it all over the place. You see it all over the charts. And once you know what you're doing with this, 1 to 5 is not difficult to reach. You know, we trade only two patterns. This is one, and the other one, like I said, if you're interested in learning both of them, then all you need to do then is just there'll be a link below this, or it'll be to the left. Just come and join us. Just click on that. Then I'll send you the details. It's a private Facebook group, so you can't get entered unless somebody refers you into it. But if you're interested, if you're on this and you're seeing this, then come and have a look. Click on the link. You'll get the details for next week's training. It starts on Mondays. We do it every day for 7 days. So you'll get free training for all that days. It's webinars every single day where you get an hour of training. They show you exactly this what I'm showing you here on the charts. They'll show you the trades that they're looking at. So to potentially, last time on the free training, some people call trades on it because they give suggestions of what they're looking at. And you can actually follow what they do if you want. But the most important thing is you want to learn how to do this strategy. You want to learn to see it on the charts. And you can do that for free for the first week. So come along and trade with us and see if it's for you. Like I said, it's free. You can come and trade with us. You come and learn with us, ask questions, and then you decide whether or not you want to continue and keep going forward. But it's completely for free. So I'll leave a link. Like I said, it'll either be below or be to the left. I hope you got some value from this. If you do have any questions at all, don't hesitate to ask. You can leave it in the comments below, or wherever. If you want to send me a private message as well, you can do that too. All right. So again, hope you enjoyed this. If you did as well, please give it a second and just give it a thumbs up as well. All right. Till next time then. Take care. I'll speak to you soon. All the best. Take care.